From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's El Dorado taking on New York. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set. Our starter in this one, John Donaldson. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Donaldson delivers. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Tim Raines. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Donaldson, in his 6th season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, a slurve, a forkball, and he works in a sinker. That one the other way, Dozier. Whips it to first. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
0-2 is the count. Ball, that's inside.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Piazza fires to first. That completes the strikeout inning. And now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Maybe not an elite level switch hitter, but still a guy. Some contact and just success as a hitter from both sides of the plate. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, he doesn't get too big with the swing. He knows how to hit behind runners, and those are guys that can just smell that RBI. So when you're talking about a consistent player like this that can give you good at-bats from each side of the plate, that's the guy that you're going to see many times coming up big.
Next offering is downstairs. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong.
That misses,
0-1, no strike.
and it's 1-0. And another ball.
Inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Fly ball down the line. Raines moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Tim Raines will hit next.
Tim Raines.
And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. The next pitch misses. Ball 2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Fastball right back to the mound. And that is the inning. And we're back. New inning getting started. Anthony Santander at the plate. Donaldson back to work. Off the mark there. And that's ball 1. And a strike in there. And that one is downstairs. 2-1. Oh, he gloves it.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Yoan Moncada
0-1.
now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That misses
Outside,
the
that's a
zone,
ball.
and now it's even 1-1. That one hammered way out of here. Moncada knows it. He'll circle the bases, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Now Chipper Jones. That pitch gets the inside corner. It's 0-1. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. He goes down looking. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Roberts. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-2 from Donaldson. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Bottom of the second. Juan Soto now. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs.
Soto.
Out to short. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
That is it. The catcher.
And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Piazza.
To third. Roberts has it for one. And that's two.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
DeVries. And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. On to the third inning. And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
The catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Donaldson winds and fires. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Garcia hauls it in for the out. 1 away. This is Corbin Carroll. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off. He was late.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Ruiz, the base runner at first with 1 out. Pitch misses there. 1-2 to count. Just misses with that one.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And it remains 2-2. Donaldson kicks and deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Goes down looking. Tim Raines getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Raines makes his way towards it, but it's the center fielder who gets there. As we go to the last of the third, and now the first baseman, Buck O'Neil. And a foul ball. Line drive. Takes it in for the out. Now it's Alex Bregman. Grounds one to short. Zips it across. And they get Bregman for the out. So up next, Brian Dozier.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
De La Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike.
1-1.
In the dirt. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. That one drilled left field and a base hit right there. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Just missed. First and second, 2 down. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
In plenty of time to first, and that is that. Back here at Citi Field, and here comes Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And there's a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That one missed. Gosigi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. And he handles it himself for the out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. Ball one there.
That's a ball.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge.
2 balls.
And that's one of
no
those,
strike.
if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hard hit to third. Throws across the diamond. And a couple of quick outs. Here comes Yoan Moncada. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball. Moncada in his 8th season, 22 years old. And he was born in Cuba.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And O'Neill makes the play. And that's the third out. Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Tim Raines. That's too low. Ball 1. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. And a count 1 and 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next pitch is outside. Hit on the ground to short. DeVries fires across the diamond, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And now it's Juan Soto. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that misses. Ball 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Now at the plate,
catcher,
Mike Piazza. 0 for 1 so far.
Piazza.
First offering in the dirt. Just missed. That one catches the zone, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And misses inside. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Chipper Jones. Donaldson back to work. Just off the inside edge.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Off the plate.
That misses off the outside edge. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
2-1.
And it's caught for the out. Here's the second baseman, Brian Roberts. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one fouled off.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Bregman handles. And the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th. 2 down, bases empty. Keibert Ruiz digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on.
Nope.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And now the lefty. And that's way high. Counts full. 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Cut on and lifted in the air. Garcia really on his horse for this one. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And we're back. Buck O'Neil digging in now.
The first baseman, Buck O'Neil.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Ground ball left side. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. And now it's Alex Bregman, grounded out to short in his first trip. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Just missed getting out of here and tying this game. So 2 down now, and here is Ryan Dozier. That's inside.
That's inside.
Strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended,
1 ball, 1
tied him
strike.
up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one ripped. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Back here at Citi Field, top of the 6th inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Leo DeVries. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. 0 for 2 in this one. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. 1 out, bases empty. Out to short. De La Cruz. In the dirt. Nice pick.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 2-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Here comes Cody Bellinger. There's a swing and a miss.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It
0-1's
helps
the
when
count.
over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Garcia gets under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the 6th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today. Couple of hits in a row for him here. Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing, Boog. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
Crow Armstrong in the box now. Takes strike 1. Elly on the move.
Nope.
Pitch
That's
inside. Got him, and they get Elly off the bases. Always a win. And a count 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
Count.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. And that's a double.
That's a tough location with the fastball to handle, but he was all over it. He got that front foot down and showed off some really quick hands to get the barrel to it.
Throws to first in time. Got the out. Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 2. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1. Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th.
2 balls.
This one in the
strike.
dirt. And the runner holds. Up the middle. Tosses to first.
He's out.
3rd out. Back here in Queens.
Leading off
Stepping
for the
in,
Panthers,
Anthony
the first baseman,
Santander.
Anthony Santander.
First
Ball.
pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. And that should quiet this home crowd. And they add a run. It's 3-0. Here is Moncada. He's already homered in this game. He swings and fouls one off. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Kopech deals. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. That's
2 balls,
outside.
2
2-2.
strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still
Outfield.
able to make some type of contact.
And they'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Chipper Jones, the next to hit.
Chipper Jones.
Kopech goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. And that is out of play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Ryan Roberts. And a foul ball. Dozier over to first, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Up the middle, DeVries. Handles, throws to first. Piazza out in the play. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And they close the gap. It's 3-1. Now here is Buck O'Neil. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. That one down the line, and foul ball. And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Line drive. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Matt Brash comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He sends a rocket to left. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 3-2. Up the middle, Roberts tosses to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame. All set for the start of the inning. And now the switch hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Hader.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Wastes no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now running at
runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the shortstop, Leo DeVries. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. Hader. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. On to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Carroll now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Raines stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Base knock right field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
The center.
Bellinger up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Now pitching. Matt. Raw.
Strom has a pretty cool hobby. Collects baseball cards of players who hit home runs off of them. I love the reason he does it. He tells people, if you...
Dozier stops on the bag for 1. On to O'Neill for the inning-ending double. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Brash back to work. Center field. Bellinger makes the grab, 1 down. Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. 1 for 3. Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-0. That one missing inside. That one at triple digits.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll under it. Makes the catch. And that ends the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Digging in, Anthony Santander. And a first offering a fastball for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Crow Armstrong should have it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 away. And now Yoan Moncada. And it's fouled away. And that one wrapped foul. Here's the 0-2. And there's a ball.
That's out.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The batter, number 10.
Next is the designated hitter, Chipper Jones. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Roberts stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Fought off foul. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back. So bottom of the 9th. And now the DH, Juan Soto. Up and in. And that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it.
With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Up the middle, Roberts. 1 at second, relay to first, double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Bang! Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-3. So
Now pitching. Eric Dunbar.
and there's a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
One ball.
Gagne
Two strikes.
is just one strike away. In the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time, ball game. And the strikeout ends it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.